Shit is getting real. My personal journey to becoming and fully embodying the plant shaman and the healer that I am, that we all are, has been a sequence of extreme stripping of my ego. And I know that each of you have been to a healer or a medicine man or a woman, that you had this such a powerful healing, yeah? And you came out of it and you looked at them and you wanted to say, the ego aspect of you, the part in your subconscious mind that said like, oh, well, they facilitated this ceremony, I really need to say thank you and be so grateful and honoring of the work that they did and them facilitating my healing. But there's a part of you deep down that knows that it doesn't feel right. There's a part of you deep down that knows that the energy that creates worlds came through perhaps this person or was guided by this person, yes. That this person was a vehicle to your healing, but there's something deep down inside of you that understands the truth that the divine is to be thanked. That the divine came through this entity. Yeah? And so bringing it back to, let's bring it back to Costa Rica. I was in a ceremony in Costa Rica, the very first ceremony that I facilitated with grandmother ayahuasca, specifically Yahe. And I had only done 3 ceremonies myself. But I've been doing plant medicine for, 10 plus years. I've been a healer for a while. And I remember going to this ceremony going, I really need to show this shaman that I'm ready, like that I'm a huge benefit to this ceremony, that I can continue to do ceremonies with him. I need for him to see that there's something special in me and that I have a shaman in me. I remember thinking like I really need to show him my healing powers, And so ceremony went along, and I remember I was like on point with everything that I was helping in the ceremony, making sure that people's throw up buckets were there and they had their tissues, and if I needed to run and get something, I could, and helping where I could. And I remember a rapé ceremony in between cups. And it hit me so hard. My ego. Facing my ego. It felt like I was dying. And the reality was I was. The ego aspect of me was. And I went into the bathroom. I was probably, God only knows how long I was in there. Maybe for half an hour, maybe an hour. And one of the shaman came to the door and said, they knew I was in there, and said, Rachel, are you okay? And I thought to myself, God, I felt so ashamed. I felt so ashamed that a shaman would be checking on me because I was supposed to be helping to facilitate the ceremony. I didn't want to be one of the problems. I didn't want to be someone that they had to divide their attention and pay attention to. I wanted to be somebody helping. And I said, yeah, I'm okay. And the shaman said, you're the next one to receive your healing. And I said, okay. And so I went back. I sat in front of the main shaman who was serving the medicine. And when he prayed over me, I just lost it. Was just in tears and sobbing. And he looked me in the eyes, and I'm going to cry. And he held me at my shoulders. And he said, I'm so sorry that I haven't been paying attention to you. He said, I'll pay better attention to you. Then I lost it some more. because I was so ashamed that he felt that he needed to pay attention to me when I was the one that wanted to be helpy. And I realized that was the first time out of many, many lessons that I realized that we cannot lead a ceremony in the egocentrical thinking that we don't need the medicine too. Yeah? We cannot go into any healing or any ceremony as the practitioner, as the facilitator, with this egocentric thinking that we don't need the medicine too. Because we all do. And in my past angel readings that I've been doing, my group angel readings, I've been feeling this egocentric space of wanting to receive verbal feedback from my clients, from my students, and feeling that I need that. Feeling that I need that verbal feedback to affirm my own skills as a healer. And feeling that if I don't have that it's an invalidation of my skills as a healer. And what Spirit taught me tonight, after this beautiful, beautiful ceremony that my brother facilitated, my spiritual brother facilitated remotely for me to open my heart and clean my heart out, what I really got from Spirit tonight is that will never be satisfied. That part of me that needs that affirmation will never be satisfied. No matter if 2, 3, 5, 20, 90, 100% of my participants or students email me and are raving about their experience, that egocentric part of me will never be satisfied. Why? Because it's not doing the work. Because it's been lying to me and telling me that ego aspect of myself is the one that's doing the work. When it's always been, every time, the work of the divine. And the soul, the highest aspect, the truest aspect of the sitter, the student, the participant, the person of whom I'm facilitating the energy, it's them that's doing it. It is them that's doing the work. Period. Period. Enough. Enough of asking people to feed back to the work that you're doing, to give you feedback. Because whether it's a good experience or a bad experience, it's none your business. They created it. You're just there for the ride. You're just there to hold the space. You're just there to walk the walk that the spirits of the medicine are guiding you to walk. So I'm done asking for feedback, expecting feedback, or allowing myself, at least the egoic parts of me, to take affirmation that I'm a quote unquote good healer or powerful healer. Because it was never me. Not in this ego suit anyway. The divine aspects of me and all of us where we're connected as one, yes. Now, I can allow the real power to flow through me. Now I'm ready. And now you're ready too. I love you so much. You're doing so great at life. And I know who and what you really are. We are.